time, you guys made your way up the mountain because you are on a mission. This mission has you infiltrate the Creed of Power, destroy the slave focus on the wall, open the main gate, release the slaves, and then assassinate whoever is in power to stop them. You already made your way up the first mountain. You found a nice little Wendigo that was stalking you for a while and eventually decided he would like to eat Zari because Zari was really, really hungry for that human flesh. You managed to find the digger's house at the top. It's more of a tavern. You found it is empty. You found enough evidence to basically prove that the Wendigo was one of the dwarves that was stuck up here, that had to resort to cannibalism, which in result to that turned it into a Wendigo that then would try to kill more. You also redirected Lilith to the camp. You found a reasonable way for her to introduce herself to the camp, so they wouldn't just shoot her at sight. And it is currently night, I believe. And I believe Laren and Echo are the first watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is correct? Okay. Was anything still to happen before nightfall with any of you guys, or are you ready to head into night?
Did Dorgit have to clean his armor again?
No, it was just snow. It melted off by now.
Okay. Then otherwise I would have said that I need to make a sanity check.
Yes, indeed. All right. Echo and Laren. It's dark. How about you roll me a?
Oh my god.
We go with a perception check.
Can the elephant help us?
It doesn't have stats.
No.
Ah.
Okay.
And here we go with my rolls. Woo!
Right. So, Echo, for you, it's just a calm night. Laren, you see something. Maybe I have a nice image for this.
Echo is just been chilling.
Yeah, big chillin', yeah.
The elephant, bro.
Yeah, the elephant keeps you safe. Alright, I don't have
Exactly.
a picture for it. Laren, you see just nearby, like from right to left, something shoots by on the floor, just almost crawling, and it looked purple. Is very fast, and it probably is already around the corner of the house by now.
Well, just as a reminder, because the elephant is my guardian of faith.
Oh, would it attack it?
Any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian must succeed on a dex save throw.
Okay, I can already say it is not immediately hostile to you. Would you still want it to attack it?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. And I point it out to Echo as soon as I see it like moving. I'm guessing it's moving this way.
Yep. Echo, can you roll me a d20?
Oh my god.
Just keep rolling,
You can do this.
I'm
got
cursed this campaign, I swear.
No, you're not.
What is this random D20?
Perfect. As you look over to Laren and you're like, huh, what did you say? On top of your head is the same purple thing that Laren just saw. But you haven't noticed it yet with your D1.
Maybe, why
What am I looking at?
Imagine it like a
Me.
small glass shard.
A glass shard?
Yes, but it is almost insect-like in behavior.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Mhm.
And does it...
You sense that it is it is a life form. It is magical of nature, and it seems to be mostly made out of glass. It seems sentient, but it seems very, very young.
Echo?
Yeah.
Do not freak out. Larian takes a step closer, and I'm gonna try to pick up this.
Roll me a very easy sleight of hand.
Do I have something in my head?
You got it. In your hand, it's almost looking just like a broken piece of glass, a purple one at that, and it just skitters around in your hand. It doesn't seem to be afraid of you.
Oh, that's shiny.
Can I try to like inspect it to see if I know what it is?
Okay, roll me an Arcana, an Investigation, and a History.
All
If you
three?
roll 3 good ones, I'll tell you what it is. Otherwise, you'll figure it out eventually.
Oh! Oh!
You believe you're looking at a very tiny glass dragon.
Tiny glass dragon?
Yes,
What?
in its like first form that is barely hatched.
That's cute.
I think I read about it. I think this is a tiny...
You do know these get really big. Not as big as a normal dragon, but they get quite beefy as well. After
A
like
dragon.
1,000 years.
Oh, well, maybe. Well, we're elves. We live a long time.
Well, you live a long time. I'm only
Yeah.
half elf, so I
You
just...
can leave it to me when you die. We will come to your tomb and put flowers.
Thank you.
Well, that's cute though. Where did it come from? I don't think we've seen anything like that though. I wouldn't know it's a dragon, I suppose so.
I mean, I told you it was.
Oh, obviously.
I don't think it said anything in the local guide notes about glass dragons.
Damn, they are pretty though.
Uh,
But wait, didn't we saw a dragon already? Sorry, never mind. We saw a dragon. Maybe
yes,
dragons are very abundant in this area.
but I'm pretty sure the dragon we saw wasn't made out of glass.
That's correct.
Well, yes, but maybe they just it's an area that it's like they prefer. I don't know.
Roll me a history check, Echo. You got this, you got this.
Ah, yes,
Come on.
history.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, that's good enough. You do remember from normal history that dragons do not like to interact with each other.
Oh. Oh, but wait, dragons usually don't like to interact with each other, so that would be weird. I just contradicted myself.
Well,
Couldn't-
I'm
And-
pretty sure we are on top of a glass cave because
Wait, yeah, someone heard something, but I had no idea what it was.
I mean I sense
Oh yeah,
a
you.
faint trace of magic underneath us everywhere, and also in the local guides it does mention the glass cave, and there's supposed to be a entry somewhere around here, I think.
Well, maybe he came from there. Because I don't see any other glass dragons around here, at least for now.
Do we see did it fly or did it walk on the snow?
This dragon has no wings at this point. It is
Okay.
basically just a running glass shard to the naked eye.
I'm gonna look at the ground and see if I see any footsteps.
The footprints are so fine that with the slightest wind, everything is immediately just covered.
Ah, damn it. Maybe Spirit knows more about animals, I think. Maybe Spirit knows more than we do.
Agree, but with only one, we don't give it to him because he was most likely going to try and take it and put it inside his squad, and I'm not going to give him. He already took my squirrels, so we're keeping this one.
Okay. But,
I mean, you keep it, but like, yeah.
I mean, okay.
They are
Yeah.
good entities. They are considered chaotic good, aren't they? I think so.
At this point, they're a blank sheet.
Well, yeah, true. Perfect. Once you're dead, I will take it with him, and I will teach him the worst things ever. How to steal.
Sure. But yeah, maybe we should head inside, let someone else take over the watch and also inform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and carefully with this glass of shard dragon in his hand, he's gonna move inside.
Alright, alright.
Spirits.
Oh.
Hello.
Do you have any knowledge of glass dragons?
I think I've heard about them. Let me think more for a moment. Roll a history check.
Please don't crit fail. Let's go!
You
I remember
know
reading all about them.
You know that they live basically in the inside of a mountain, which means they will not usually interact with anything outside of a mountain. So therefore it is not impossible for this mountain to house two dragons, one inside, one outside, as they will not interfere with each other. They are usually harmless, but if you cross their lair, it can be spicy. They may ask for a tribute, or they will fight.
I remember they do live in mountains, so we are coming. We might be coming close to one of their lairs.
Yeah. Funny thing, I might have a tiny dragon child.
You what?
And why did you think it was a good idea to bring it here?
Because you probably know more than me about these stuff.
Yeah,
Being
but
Well,
as
I
you're-
know that wherever this cub is probably not too far from its mother.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I think it would not be happy if it suddenly smelled like a drow.
Well, technically half drow, but
I guess it would still not be happy that it reeks of filth.
okay. Anyways, this tiny dragon approached us and not opposite. It climbed on top of Echo's head. And if we bring it back to if the mother is still alive or parent or whatever, could potentially be our bargain to let them keep us or let us pass through without any trouble.
I suppose that is an idea. They are quite reserved. The young ones are just a bit excited.
Fair enough. Anyways, who's taking the second shift?
Alright, I'll take the second shift.
I think everybody else is doing their thing, so I'll join you. If a big dragon comes out,
Hmm.
I'm gonna point at Laren. That's on you, buddy, and your little thing there.
It's
For
not
now-
my.
I'll take the dragon.
You will the mama dragon or the baby dragon?
The cub.
Please don't. I don't want a mother dragon being very, very angry. I'm just going to leave and nervously keep watch.
If the mother dragon does come looking for her young, I do not want her to wreck the house.
Smart, and I'm reluctantly gonna hand over the tiny shard of glass.
Told you so.
Peculiar. They do come in this form. I've never seen them this young.
What are you looking for, Smokey? What is that perception for?
I'm seeing if I notice the giant elephant. That's to
Of
the right.
course,
of
you
me.
notice a giant golden.
I know, but if I
elephant.
rolled a 1, then I wouldn't have noticed it, and I would have just been sat here without realizing there's a giant elephant.
It also looks at you for a moment, but then it's just a guardian spirit.
Oh, this is the one from my dream.
This is the one from
Peculiar.
your dream?
Remember,
also
this is
thought-
technically golden. I just don't have an image of a golden dragon, I'm afraid. Golden elephant.
Yeah. I remember in my dream the golden elephant was fighting a dragon. I do not remember what kind.
This is
Peculiar.
on our side then.
This thing is on our side.
Okay, good. I don't know how it's holding that sword in this trunk, but it's kind of impressive. But I'm also extremely scared because this thing's like 8 times my size, so...
I am more concerned about its nasal reflex, and it's going to sneeze it out.
Alright.
Just gonna move over here.
Echo and Laren, I think you're going to bed, or do you want to still do something before that?
Yeah, bed.
Alright. Echo, you too?
Oh. I will just check on Zari to see if she's sleeping. So I'm not going to enter. I'm just going to knock.
Zari is asleep in the bathtub by the looks.
No, she would have left already. I'll get
Right.
into this room.
Spirit just goes on his knees and
I guess I will just
starts resting.
You do what, Spirit?
I start resting.
You start resting. Smokey, can you roll me a perception check as well?
Am I allowed to climb onto this for a higher vantage point? I was gonna just like sit on this, like here or something, on the cart.
Well, if you roll me in athletics first, you can climb it.
You know what? We gamble.
Okay, you're on
Okay.
top.
Sweet. And a perception?
Perception.
Okay.
As you scan the surroundings, and from your vantage point and with the moonshine, it looks like every now and then, just about everywhere, you see some sparkles running around the area.
Do I see if they're originating from somewhere, or are they just like random little glints here and there?
From what you just heard and what you've seen, you kind of put the two and two together that these are probably the same shard dragons, just also skittering around the area, just free roaming.
Okay.
There's quite a few of them.
Well, they don't seem harmful, so I'm just gonna keep an eye out for threats for now.
Mhm.
Unless they start congregating and then there's an issue, so.
And then I would like Spirit to roll me a d20 to see if your night is peaceful. The night is peaceful indeed.
I mean, I basically see the same things as Smokey does. I can
Yeah,
still
yeah, yeah,
see.
yeah. You do. It's just your vantage point is not as good, so you don't see quite as far, but you do see nearby. They don't approach you. They stop like 2 meters short of you, sometimes circle you a little bit, and then they just run back into the open field. As you,
What kind of animals was it?
it's still the glass dragons.
Oh,
Tiny bird, just once. And just as you see the sun set on the horizon, you see them all basically dart down a line behind the house.
Is the one that I have still with me?
It wants to get also jump off of you.
Well, I placed it on my head, so
It will
No
climb
problem.
down and immediately do the same.
right. I suppose that is where the lair is.
Around the back, you think?
Somewhere around there, somewhere around there.
Alright, it is now
Oh.
daytime also for everyone.
And a long rest.
Long rested, yep, everything restored.
Ooh.
That's cool.
If you had any sanity, reduce it by 2.
I'm gonna hop down. I'm just gonna go and check because the sun's coming up, so I think visibility is gonna be better. I'm gonna check around the back real quick.
Mhm.
I'll scream if anything happens. That's the usual thing. So
Please do not scare the dragons.
I will scream quietly
Hmm.
then, and I will follow that trail here. And I think this is where I'll just have a look around.
You do see what you would believe is a mine entrance. However, on top of it is placed a very massive stone. To the side of it, there are some tiny holes, and you see the dragons. You see the last one just scoot in there. It's,
Okay.
however, way too tiny for you to pass
Can I like take a peek down?
through. It's dark. You have some dark vision. You see only basically like you would look down a manhole. You see ground. It is soil. You see some
Yeah.
crystals on the side, but that's pretty much it. And then the cave goes to the side, and you can't look around the corner.
Gotcha. I'm gonna leave the crystals because that's something to do with the dragons probably. So I will go back. Well, hey, you alright? The lair was back there. It's covered by a giant slab of stone, though. So,
I shall attempt to move the stone.
should we wait for the others first? You know, if a big mama dragon comes out, that as powerful as we are, I don't think we could
If there
take one
was
of them
a
on.
hole big enough for the mother dragon to fit, I'm sure we would have noticed it.
I mean, it seems like a pretty big hole, but yeah, go ahead, bro. I'll go and get breakfast going.
All right.
Good morning. As I walk past everybody. Morning.
Did you cook and get buffs last night? Or yeah, okay. Then these buffs
made
are
a-
active. Yeah. And you don't need to redo the cooking.
It's just role playing.
Yep. Oh, I mean, if you roleplay, you can roleplay everything you want.
Coffee.
Coffee, of course.
Coffee.
I think I have all the coffee beans now. Everyone give me their coffee beans.
I mean,
Oh wait, I
as
have
long,
coffee beans?
as long as you're on a
I-
peaceful map, you can share inventory like this.
I have still some coffee on me,
Oh, okay.
so I'll join smoking.
Yep.
Right.
And we make coffee.
Time to move rock.
All right, roll me
Hell
strength.
yeah.
And they call me Chris Redfield.
This is like Conan training.
It's athletics. We'll let it count. However, unmoving. You feel like alone, you might not be able to do this.
What if I have the frog help me?
Roll again. See if the frog helps you.
Roll
Okay,
frog.
now I have one more advantage roll. Let's see if.
Unmoving.
Oh. Damn.
Wait, did we get advantage rolls?
From
Ah.
dinner last night.
Yep, 1d4.
If you don't remember, just roll another d4. It's just what it is.
Yeah, because I don't have it written down, so...
It doesn't matter.
I've used up all of them now.
Yep.
Peculiar.
Dorgint is going to go out to take some fresh air. Does he see the elephant?
I
Is it
think
gone
the
already?
elephant by now is
After 8
gone.
hours... Yeah, after 8 hours it disappears.
You barely missed it. As you exit, it just makes but you do not see the elephant.
Did I notice a change though?
A change.
Like a magical fluctuation, so to say.
Sure, like it. Considering you probably rested for exactly 8 hours, and then this probably lined up perfectly, almost. Yeah, you noticed that something probably was there, but is no longer.
Oh, Dorgant. Good to see you.
Good morning, spirit.
Come help me move this rock.
Dorgint like moved up his slit of his helmet, like, are you kidding me?
Why would I be joking?
It's the crack of dawn, son.
Alright, show me what type of rock you want moved.
Alright, both of you roll me strength and it's added together.
Can Dorgint inspect first how heavy the rock would be if two people can even like lift this piece of
Yeah, roll me a perception check that is very easy. Unless you're incredibly lucky, you will not move this with 2 people. Not
And
alone,
with
3
the
or
horse?
4. You probably need a whole lot of people to move this.
But would a horse fit though?
How does a horse lift?
You can just pull it, right? Like you can just like
Yeah, you could do
pull
like
a rope
rope.
up around it.
The
like...
horse will probably help, but it's still not enough. Like, this is
Spirits, just 2 of us is not gonna cut it. I can tell you right off the bat.
Alright.
Maybe one of us has an explosion spell or something, which we could break the rock instead of like moving it.
Unfortunately, I do not possess such magic.
Don't know if cutting it with my sword will do it either. It's like
Mm,
Ever give it like a low chuckle.
I mean, you do have a sunblade.
Is it like a laser, like a lightsaber
no,
or something?
it is not a lightsaber. It is still a physical thing. Roll me a perception check, and if you roll above 15, I'll tell you the number you need to hit. All right. You believe that you would need a total of 60 strength to move this, and that's
okay.
I mean with rolls.
So, unless we got 3 gods among us, I do think we need quite a lot of strength to move it. Maybe like with my horse summon and like everyone's strength combined, we can move it.
Alright. Well,
Let's
get the others.
let's first just like commune over it, like discuss it before we like drag them out here in the snow.
Oh, in that case, I saw some dragons go down there. Or well, at least Smokey did.
Dorgit
He
just stands
walks off.
still. He took off his helmet and says like, just, what did you just say?
Yeah. And while you do that, you hear in the back of your head, "Hey, put me back on."
Fine. Dorgit says it out loud, by the way. As he moves back in. "60 strength. Yeah, we could do it with our
With that, I mean like rolling strength and getting a total of
Yeah.
60. Yep.
Watch us all roll 1.
1, 1, 1, 1.
You have
Just
to get
break
some
our
tempo
bones.
into it.
Mm.
Heave! Bro, heave!
Okay, alright. I don't know where the other two are, but to you guys, basically there's a big rock outside and Spirits wants it moved. I think
Just move the rock.
I think everyone helps, we should be able to lift it if I like summon my horse and like let it help like pull it or something. But are you guys up for it this early in the morning?
Of course they are.
There might also be some magical enhancement that opens it. So before we start pulling, maybe us magical gifted could go and inspect it, look for maybe some hints, maybe.
That sounds like a very solid plan, and I also don't like to push rocks for morning exercise, so let's do that.
You look like you would.
Yeah.
Target like pops a vein like in his forehead. It's like, yeah, keep saying that.
Is anyone apart from me proficient in investigation?
I
have
can see if it has magical properties.
I have a total of 1.
Well,
I will come with you.
okay. And
Let's back out inside
oop,
again.
I got ah!
There's a wall there.
Slaps through the wall.
Yeah.
Gmod collision
Through that
noise.
entire
Yeah.
conversation,
It's
Zari had
Laren
a
ragdolls through the kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
What
on,
did
Zan.
say? Okay.
that through the entire conversation, Zari had a 1,000-yard stare and didn't actually listen to any of you.
No, you're mentally fine now. You still feel a bit tired from yesterday, maybe, but yeah.
She's still thinking about it and it's making her any good.
Oh.
I'm gonna take out a piece of smoked meat and put it in front of your face.
Cool.
Like just swing it around, like to see if you're alive.
Oh.
You might see her eyes move.
And I'm like, Dorrit is like, here, take it.
She just bites it.
Right out of my hand?
Yes.
Okay.
Laren,
Yeah,
you are out there now.
I'm also gonna cast Detect Magic
It's
because
a
I can
rock.
do that,
It's just a rock.
and the only magical trace is underneath.
Only underneath.
If I try to like inspect the rock, like take a lap around the rock and look for maybe there's some.
What is
Oh.
your investigation at?
+8.
+8. Okay. You don't need to roll. You run around the stone, and you do inspect it carefully. And the only conclusion you can come to is that the dwarves that lived up here must have sealed this with pure strength.
Well, seems like we have to go with Dorgan's idea of
As in,
lifting a rock.
they basically shove it to the side, go in, and then when they're done, they shove it back over.
Yeah.
Alright. We shall get more muscle.
Great. And moves back in again.
Sometimes violence is the answer.
Yeah, Zari is slowly eating the piece of smoked meat.
Dorrit will just say, so, any magical contraption which makes me not invest all my energy this early in the morning?
Nope.
It's a rock.
Aw. Okay, let's just first wait for breakfast and like we could do this after breakfast or something.
I suppose I will see whether the kitchen is on fire. What is Echo doing in the kitchen?
Well, fucking got away.
Brewing some coffee for us.
I see.
Cooking up a light breakfast.
I see. Mm,
She got convicted of murdering your mum?
Yeah. Well, it's a long story. Technically speaking, her dad died first, and then she went away. And when she came back, she got convicted of killing mom. But I'm not. She would have not killed her. But it's a complicated family story, so I guess I don't know. I don't know where she is, but I'm looking for her. Copium.
Well, I hope she hasn't been arrested.
Oh, she
Oh.
has.
Oh.
That's the point. I don't know where she was brought.
Oh my.
what food are we making?
Just coffee.
No breakfast?
You already ate. No
Just
breakfast.
making basic stuff. A little bit of meat with toast.
Perhaps some egg?
You got eggs?
Would rations count as eggs?
Technically speaking, it could be eggs, yes, but it would not be raw eggs.
Oh,
Because it is like preserved food, so I guess maybe one of
So-
those.
Mhm.
Let me look up if there's preserved eggs.
It says jerky, dried fruit, hard track, and nuts.
Yeah, it's like the real long lasting
Lasting.
stuff.
Alright, then I do not currently have an egg on me.
I was
Oh,
gonna
wait.
say that'd be a treasure to use. Holy moly!
There are Chinese eggs which like preserved in clay for many months or
Clay?
weeks.
Yeah, it's century eggs.
Yo.
Hey! What the hell is this?
But I'll turn to Echo and be like, oh, it's quite the situation that she's stuck in jail. I thought she might have been captured by the whole, what's the other faction called? That's like
Creed of
capturing
power.
everybody. What
Well,
is this? Sorry.
Creed of power.
the Creed
Creed
of
of
Power.
Power. Yeah.
Well, technically, she might have. I don't really have that much information. We haven't really spoken in a lot of years, and I was, let's say, occupied with different things.
Yeah, it's understandable.
It's just.
Why did
Yeah,
she get put in jail?
because she was
Alright.
wrongly accused of murder.
What is wrong with murder?
There's
Same
a
thing I say.
depending on where you're from, there are generally, in the general scheme of things, murdering is quite bad. Yeah, you can get put in jail for that, or you kind of just get shut down for a long time.
Usually
Yeah.
when I killed someone, I got more food.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
That's a very, very odd way to have a relationship with somebody. I hope you were killing bad guys then, at least. So,
I don't know.
huh? How old
Anyone
are
who
you?
came across the path, I am currently, look it up, forgot the number, I thought it was 106 years old.
Oh, damn.
I used to live in this forest during times of war and would kill anyone with a certain outfit.
That would make sense on the whole killing thing. So it was for a good cause, it says hesitantly.
There was no discriminatory rules. I have killed of all ages.
Oh. I'm gonna deliver this food. Just nod to you both quickly. Go out.
Let's just say Dorkin did not hear us because the walls are too thick.
Yeah.
Sure.
It makes as a lawful good person, Smokey's hella uncomfortable, so he's gonna try and avoid it.
I think, I don't know yet, but like Dorkin would not be your ally for now.
Yeah. Smokey looks nervous coming out of the kitchen, but he's like,
Does
"Dinner's served."
Dorkin notice this?
Roll a perception if you want, mate.
Yeah. If it's above 10, I will.
Or if you
You
try
still
to
have the
hide
buff.
it.
Yeah. If you are you trying to hide it?
True. Actually, I could try and
Deceive.
yeah. Let me roll. Let me roll a deception.
But then it would be insight instead of perception.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, insight.
Yeah.
Can I reroll it or?
Yeah, you have to. Because it's a
Okay.
different roll.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
checking
I'm
for different
proficient.
things.
Insight.
Oh, you pick it up then.
Okay.
Laser focused.
You
Yeah.
see every single drop of sweat.
Yeah, you see the sweat dripping from my
Jerky.
temple, bro. Like, I'm just.
After eating my jerky, I just look up and I just laser focus on your face and like, hey Smokey, is anything up?
Huh?
Like
Oh,
you're a bit nervous, I see.
just yeah, I almost burnt the food.
What?
Okay.
No. I saw you cooked it perfectly.
There's a
You
lot of
did
my
say it almost, so hey,
yeah. Pardon the
mistakes do
pun, but
happen.
there's a lot on my plate right now. So as I'm dishing out the food, I'm just
Dorgan,
gonna.
you'll believe Smokey since he has like good opinion of him.
I mean, your insight probably let you
Yeah,
see that
you
it's
know,
probably a lie.
you can tell that I am like visibly uncomfortable because usually I'm very relaxed. So, uh, I'll pop back to the kitchen and get a few more extras that we had on the side.
Okay. Let's
Also,
just say Dorgan knows something's up, but
Yeah,
he like how do you say that in proper English? He is aware Smokey does not want to share it.
it would be a bad topic to bring up.
Yeah.
he probably was nervous about what I said.
What did you say then?
Oh, about my past. Nothing too special.
Oh
Yes, you were something of a war bot, if I remember right, correct? Like war forged, war. You were basically used in war a lot.
I was set out into a forest to kill all with a certain outfit. The enemy outfit.
I see. I mean, did you at least give them a chance to better themselves?
Not everyone has the self-awareness to be able to better themselves, Dorgain. It's not as black and white as you think life is.
Well, how do I respond to this?
I mean, no, but if they like, you can give them a second chance, then you should.
The more time I gave them to respond, the more danger it would be. I did not give them a chance to even notice their death.
Dorgan just like he has his helm pulled over. You see like a very grave expressions, like I see. Well then, at least it was painless.
For
And Dorgan
most, it
does.
was. I didn't always hit.
Now, if you would excuse me, Dorgan will
Can
say.
we like go over this later conversation? And I'm just like shoving the cookies. Just shut up already.
I mean, Dorgan, very uncomfortable, will stand up, take his food, and like go outside.
Oh,
Lily is just
goddamn.
taking notes in the meantime while you guys are talking.
Oh,
this
God.
is fascinating.
Who to heal and who not to heal?
I'm going to go out. I'm going to steal some cookies and run after the brooding paladin with my cookies in hand. One per each hand.
Let's
Alright.
see here. I'll eat a cookie. Oh well, the insect will eat a cookie.
You can hand out 8, so everyone gets one.
Efficiency plus 4?
Yep.
Yeah.
4 plus your
Uh,
proficiency,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's 8.
I think
okay.
the treats are 1 hour. When you finish a long rest, you can cook a number of treats equal to your proficiency bonus. The thing above is for like a short rest, but if you want to flavor that for making cookies for everybody,
Okay.
super down for that.
Yeah, granted.
But 1d8 hit
So
points. Bonus hit points.
Yeah, every short rest that activates, which means you just get an extra 1d8 if you use a hit die.
right.
Do we get 1d8?
Is it temp or is it heal? But I'm
I
not
think it's
sure
just
about.
heal.
That's heal, because the way the perk works is it only activates on a short rest. The treats are what I make, and then I can give to people for them to eat. But I haven't given anybody like the actual treats yet.
Yeah.
Which is why I said if you want to do the top bit as flavoring, like I just make everybody cookies in the morning or something.
Yeah, sure, you can do that. You have your 8 cookies, yeah.
I'll just give everybody one.
Leaves 1 extra, I think. I think you're 7. Yeah, you're 7.
An extra one to Lily, because I feel bad.
Oh, alright. She has 2 cookies. She thanks you. She's like, oh, hell yeah, cookies. And I get extra.
This isn't any favoritism, by the way. This is just making amends.
She winks to you. Sure isn't.
Didn't you break her back?
Well, technically the fall did, but we don't talk about that.
She looks
Who
at
it
you and
was-
says,
the
yeah, the
fall?
fall did the first damage, and then you also landed on me.
Yeah, there was the fall from me as well. That was the collateral, unfortunately.
How
But you did
clumsy.
soften my blow, so I appreciate.
Hmm.
Dig the
How
hole.
clumsy.
He jokingly says.
Alright,
So,
guys.
how's your diary going, by the way? You been writing down your dreams, if you've had any more?
Didn't you give the diary as to Lilith?
I give a
notes?
diary and a pen to Lily, like way in the
you
beginning when we
did, you
first
did.
started.
But
Yeah.
let me rethink what you did with Lilith, because you gave her notes, and I thought what you did was give the diary to her? Or am I misremembering it?
I just give her a blank diary.
No, yeah, I know that, but in the last session when you met the wolf, what I think you guys did was you gave the book to the wolf so it could introduce itself, basically.
No, I think that was just like a
Was it
piece
just
of parchment.
It was just parchment? Alright, okay.
Yeah, I
then
think
In
I
a
might
she's...
just like.
glass.
Alright, okay.
In a glass bottle, it was in a glass bottle that she would hold in her mouth.
Alright. Okay,
Something.
yeah. Lily, she indeed been writing everything down. She looks over to, dreams haven't changed. It's still the same. Something stabs me in the back.
Yeah, it's.
And I've been looking at many ways to evade this fate, she says. She kind of almost drops her head on the table, but so far nothing really comes to mind.
You considered plate mail?
I don't think I'll be strong enough to hold it up.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine anyone stabbing Dorgan in the back. How strong that armor is.
Why do you consider how easy it is to stab someone?
No, just theoretically, considering the possibilities.
All armor has weak points.
That is true. There's the openings, they like the arms and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And the slit in his face.
Well, I think out of everybody here, I'd be the easiest to stab in the back. I'm just wearing normal clothes, so.
She looks over at you and says, yeah, you kind of have no armor whatsoever.
Yeah, I just rock it how it is. But if anyone comes to me, no. I stay back.
He runs away.
Exactly. Although, in the military, we call it a tactical retreat.
Is that so? Alright. What are the plans for you guys?
Move rock.
True, I have my job. Thank you. Yes. I will cast this.
Spirit will slam the table with his hands. And time to move a rock. Come, everyone.
Can't wait.
You want to move the rock?
Yes.
The one over the hole?
Yes.
Yes.
Dude,
There
it's the
was-
crack of dawn.
What
Dorgan
else
will-
are we going to do? Do you want to dilly-dally?
Okay.
Dorgan will also stand up and say, "Okay, go on, let's go. We still have a rock to move."
Alright, it is rock moving time.
But first of all, I said to people, can you please like wait 10 minutes first because I do not want to put in excessive force, so to say. Let me just
Yeah,
summon
sure.
my horse.
What
Yeah.
color should my... Sorry, go on.
No, I was just laughing. What color should your what be?
My mage armor buff, what circle color would you like it to be for my character?
Blue, light
You pick
blue,
one?
Light blue? Like this one?
light blue.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Light
Okay.
blue it is. For 8 hours.
Or is it is? Does this trigger a wild magic?
Oh god, it would! Hang on.
Oh no, I'm standing next to you.
Okay.
Parkour area.
Technically, this was inside
At the table,
house.
yeah! I let my guard down.
Let's see
Okay.
what it is, and if we need to, we roll it back a bit. Yep.
45. Let's have a look, see.
That's fine.
So I start floating.
Right. You. Does it
Oh
say
my
how
God.
long? How long does levitate last?
Let me just click on it a
It's an hour.
second.
Is it
It's
30 minutes?
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
But I don't-
Okay.
Because it's wild magic, I
Yes.
can't drop concentration on it. I'm just floating for 10 minutes. So someone's gonna have to pull me out.
Can you? Okay, you know what? You can't even do a strength check because you have nothing to push against. Like you're
Yeah.
just
I mean-
flying. You push yourself away.
I'm just floating, yeah.
It's 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
perfect with your horse.
Oh, by the way, for campaign sake, is it a horse carriage?
Is it a what?
Like one of those things that horse pull.
You believe so, yes. But you're not sure why it is there because you're on top of a mountain and there is no
Yeah.
clear road down. You
Or I
may
can-
think this was an inside failure of the DM at one point.
Didn't the note says that a caravan from Tess? Oh no, has yet to arrive. Would
Yes,
surprise.
yes, but I still don't think they would come up with a horse. They would probably come up with large backpacks and shit.
Okay, anyway, well, Smokey is levitating and like holding himself to somewhere, I think.
I realize that I can control the levitation, so I'm kind of like moonwalking right now.
Hmm.
Like boing, boing.
Dorgan will cast his summon and he will summon the horse right here.
Do so.
And I will slowly lead it to here since it's like still snow and stuff, so probably not the best situation for a horse.
Okay.
And I will say out loud, okay, who has the lowest strength of us all?
Smokey raises his hand.
I
That's a
raise my
definite.
hand.
Same, I also raise my hand.
And Lily also looks at you.
Oh my god, guys!
Same.
I have 0.
Do we look strong to you?
Yeah, exactly.
Lily has a -1 in strength.
Come on, Lily, let's move this rock.
Yes.
Right.
Okay,
I'm gonna go to
Okay,
a side that looks easy and flip my coin.
let's just, I guess, do a
Nope.
game of rock, paper, scissors, and the loser will, the one who wins will pull the horse.
Pull the horse.
Yes, because the horse needs guidance, I think.
You can
Oh.
mentally command it.
Okay.
Like, but like,
Stupid.
If you want, you can give it orders. Yeah.
okay, let's just say you pull on the rope that the horse pulls, that you lead it a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Right. Strength rolls and Smokey. Yours doesn't count.
I'm floating right now.
Just
I'm like-
straight strength.
Straight strength.
But it's 10 minutes already because I summoned my horse.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You're back on the floor, but you rolled a fucking 1, so yeah. And I will roll.
And that's with advantage too.
Alright, it's
We're
also
Wait.
push on the rock.
49,
Yeah,
45.
it looks good. It
46,
looks okay.
63.
Let's go.
That's a save though.
That's a save.
Oh my! Every
Oh,
time.
you
I swear to God.
rip.
No.
Okay, we have. Let me get the calculator.
We have enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just want to know how much. 24 plus
40,
5
50,
plus
60.
Let's see,
10
we have
plus
19,
18.
45,
You have 94.
63.
94, so we
No, it's
basically
81, I
shove
think.
it to this. Oh wait, I also need to roll my horse still. Wait a second.
I think it's 81.
What? How is it?
Eh.
81 plus 5?
Oh, I didn't calculate yours. Then it's 91.
Oh, yeah.
Because Laren's advantage roll.
That's a really low horse roll on the horse. Holy shit.
So now it goes to 101. No, 102.
Okay, so we would not be exhausted, I think.
No, you're not exhausted. With over 100, you move the rock aside, and since this is a map piece, I can't show it to you. But what you see is a round hole that goes down quite a bit, and there is a ladder. What will
I do
you
not
do?
think the horse can go down the ladder.
No, but it could. I can telepathically communicate with it, so we could use it as some kind of, well, entrance guard, so to say.
I suppose maybe we can summon the golden elephant.
The what?
It takes a lot of magic to do so, and I could summon it to guard the entrance, and anything hostile towards us will be attacked. But
We have my horse right here, and also Smokey. You did
Yo.
not put anything in our food last night, did you?
No? What happened?
Something about a golden elephant.
Oh, that was the one outside with the sword, right?
yeah, so that was my magic. It's a guardian of faith.
Dorgan believes it.
Ah. Well, he's here to protect us then. I'm okay with that. The more the merrier, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm
But let's just use my horse to guard the entrance, since we don't really need to waste magic of our esteemed. Wait, what are you again?
Mhm.
Warlock? War
Warlock.
sorcerer? But how would I see you as a? Do I see you as a warlock?
You see me as a magic user
He's
Okay,
a
let's
cleric.
just use
Generic
it as a
magic.
magic user.
with some necrotic, but also some radiant, like divine magic. It's a mix of everything.
Let me
Well, I
quickly
would've
roll
expected-
history if I know like where those came from. No, I do not. So you're just a magic user to me.
I think only Smokey and Echo knows where my magic comes from, anyways.
Yep.
I think I read it with detect magic when we were looking at the rock, because I couldn't sense the rock, but you were next to me.
Well, you'd know the schools, right? But you wouldn't know.
I mean, the schools are... what-
Divine, necrotic,
Divine and necrotic.
yeah.
All right, so I believe we want to descend.
I'm
Spirit
up
jumps
for
in.
it.
I would, Smokey would like to ask Lyrin, hey, I know I can produce a small flame, but you've got those orbs, right? That are pretty good.
I do, and I will cast Dancing Lights, and then 4 orbs. Or
I still have my sword, you guys. I use it as a torch.
Oh, true, yeah. The sunlight one.
but my lights can go a longer range than your swords. No, like it's a good idea, but this gives those without the ability to see in the dark the option to see further than what just a regular torch would.
I suppose.
All right.
At this point, spirits will also move to Echo. And
Um, Okay,
okay.
then I'll go ahead with the sword, and you just put the lights in like entrances or like ways where there could possibly people come from.
Oh yeah.
Let's just do that then. Like more lights is better than none.
Spear's just gonna poke Echo.
Poke me.
Echo already has dark vision.
I already have that vision. I'm not poking.
Oh, then I'll just use it on myself because I don't have it.
Thank you for poking.
Something elf.
Something. Well, I can't see it on the picture.
Right, so
I'm an elf.
let's move ahead. You descend, and we have a visual. It's not quite as fancy, but what you see is stalactites, because these are from the top to the bottom, and that is stalactite. Of all colors of the rainbow, basically, it just looks like glass. And we are
Does it look like familiar glass?
familiar. Some of it seems to be moving every now and then, but most of it, like 99%, is just normal glass by the first look of it. Right. We enter the map, and we will enter where I ping.